Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Another run here, another run by Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. That's caught, left side, it's complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's a give left side. This is Swift. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. This one complete, right side. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And that one just short of the crossbar. Couldn't quite get there. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one finds Lockett down the left side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Draw play. Here comes Pollard. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Cooper going in motion. Again, it's Pollard. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. inside the 10. It is caught. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here. It's Pollard. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Tennessee. Folks, extra point is good. And the Titans have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will finally run him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw. And
oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throw it again. It's Williams. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and good. And the Bears will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete to lock it outright.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screen plays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
And he's into the end zone. Kick Okonkwo. Touchdown Titans. Folk now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll go play action here with Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll find the 1st rounder out of Washington, Rome Odunze. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
Really nice call there on 3rd and inches. You have the defense thinking run, and then you hit him with the short pass, and the yardage you get after that is just gravy. They turn this into a nice play, and they pick up a 1st down.
Williams to the air once more. That one to the sideline, and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Throwing again, Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and That ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Here comes third and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And it's going to be fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's Williams on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Here's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down. Now Williams. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To the left side, he's got Komet. And he will score. Cole Komet, touchdown Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Amani Hooker there on the tackle. They face second down and 7. Throwing is Williams. And he goes up top, looking for Komet. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. He'll look to throw. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side.
Do a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
The man in motion is Burks. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage. So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Third and long. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, It all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to the air one more time. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and it'll bring up second down. Here's a handoff to Spears. And a good run there on second down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up third and 3.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. A good spot here, second and a yard. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Williams. That'll be intercepted. A big hole. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Williams to throw on second down. And this ball's going to be incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but they continue.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Pollard. Ooh. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7. Sets up 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Hit it with the trick play, coach.
Receiver in motion, headed left. And a nice defensive play there. Good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage.
Brought down back at the 27.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's fielded at about the 18. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Second and 7. Off the play fake. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. This one finds Lockett down the left side. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. There's Lockett for the catch. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Pollard. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. Folks' extra point is good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On first down, it's Swift. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Williams. And he goes up top, looking for Komet. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 3rd down, it's Williams. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He's going to try it here again. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return. We'll give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The tight end, Wk1, is in motion. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Pistol give to Pollard. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Now a give up the middle. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bears force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with it.
He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now Williams. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a 1st down. 2 1st downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And the Titans will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They get the opening week victory, move to 1-0, to give their new head coach a W in his debut at the helm.